This should be, interesting. You already know what I do, you already know what's gonna happen. And plus, this one's been kind of a thoughtful one for a while. Like a while. Mostly because I couldn't really get to it. So, yeah, this is the one shot of What If Deku. Ooh, what was under Fail Sands? Detective AU. Yes, you heard me right. Detective. I have been requested to do this one numerous of times. It's not even fucking funny. At this rate, like, seriously. Like, sheesh, ya fucking wish. I do not know how you all do this. But here we are. So, here we are. What if Deku was under Fail Sands? Now, this one was kind of a hard one because of the ship. Now, this is like under Fail, meaning everyone is under Fail. I kid you not. So, doesn't even know how long you could do this is happening. So after a couple, so pretty much this is aftermath of when, well, what's the best way of saying that? Yes. After the incident with, actually everyone now I think about it, because Izuku didn't really show any much concernedness to anyone back when he got out. As soon as he got out, he left. Actually, this is gonna be a reincarnation AU. Never mind. I think I'm reading the wrong script. Am I reading the right script? Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, guys. This one is this. What if I'm reading the wrong one? I'm accidentally reading the Pimp AU. Why do I keep getting these mixed up? Meh. Oh well. Oh, now where is the real damn thing? Here we go. Oh. So anyway, before I fucked up and accidentally read the wrong script, here we go. Oh, so in this one, Izuku is a detective, but this is after the reincarnation of his life. And mind you, Papyrus is still in this one, but he remembers everything, and unfortunately Izuku does too. However, Papyrus only remembers abrupts of things, meaning he remembers the pacifist and only the pacifist route. Pretty much a human going all pacifist for a limited time until the incident. What incident, you might be asking in your heads? Well, if you played or watched Undertale comics, like I have, yes, I actually read the Undertale comic, because it's the only thing that actually keeps my mind at ease, especially at a stupid place like this. Sometimes I wish I was a monster, or living on the ground. I wonder what I would do as a monster. What the fuck am I saying? I am a monster. Or a judgmental one, too. Oh, I'm surprised none of my videos have been demonetized, though. That's my biggest surprise, because none of them are made for kids. I swear. There. And before you ask, no, I'm probably not going to pull that stunt, even though I would like to be paid. But I doubt it, because I gotta be a full-time YouTuber for that. I think I am? I'm gonna have to recheck. Because I actually don't remember, nor do I care. Anyway, back to the video. Oh, so pretty much after Izuku was reincarnated, and really was just minding his own business, because that's what people do when they're detectives, Izuku decided to be a detective. He didn't want to be a hero. Bakugo in this one is Frisk. Yep, Bakugo, after many genocides later, he finally decided to do the pacifist route, which was, mind you, he thought was a freaking douche move because he killed God knows how many innocent women and children. And he actually lost count. Izuku lost count at the number at 10,000. So 442 billion. Yeah. Yes, that's a bigger number than I normally would go, but before you guys even ask, no, I don't do the pacifist. I don't do the genocide route. I do the neutral route. I know you're probably thinking, neutral? Does that mean you only kill? Well, mostly what I do, I don't even play the game. So what I would do, I just attack people or just give them a couple of hits and they'll buzz off. That's the best thing to do. Especially if you're hunting for a wild shaft. Now, obviously in this one, when he left. Now, like I said, he remembers a small amount. Like I said, hey, pap, I mean to say. Maybe because for some reason my tongue decides to be a bastard today. He moved out. Like, he didn't even regret it. He didn't even say goodbye. Well, actually, yeah, he said goodbye. And Ingo wasn't really mad at that because he knew that being a detective would probably be a good thing. But Izuku still has his smarts when he was still under Fell Sands. But he knew that Pap wanted to be a hero, and Pap knew that Izuku was fucking too lazy for that shit. He still is pumped on himself, mind you. So, as the usual thing, I don't even need to explain Underfell because for some fucking reason it's popular. But we're gonna go with more of the canon Underfell, not the fucking Underfell Pap X Underfell Sands. I don't know how that thing became a fetish thing because to me that's just nasty. They're siblings. Thanks for crying out loud. I don't know how you guys sleep at night. Even I'm not that cringy. See, if I wanted that shit, I would look up porn. Ugh. The humans and this nasty ass taste. Can you humans go one day without something nasty? Why not just watch porn like a normal person? So, he says, while he's also the god of chaos who causes God knows what type of trinity and brutality on the world. And has zero regrets, mind you. Oh, but anyway, back to the what if before I actually lose my mind, literally. I think that's already a thing now. So pretty much Izuku does his usual thing, watches TV, because he lives in a apartment. Well, actually, no, he doesn't live in an apartment. His clothing choice? A trench coat. Yep, the usual thing. He wears a trench coat. But he wears a cowboy hat. No, that doesn't sound like him. Let's just say he wears a type of hat, like a newsboy hat. A type of hat that you would wear when you're delivering newspapers. That's that type of hat. So that's what he's wearing. I was thinking of making him wear like a cowboy hat, but that would just be symbolizing he has a small dick. Like any man would probably think. For some fucking reason, a lot of people think that men care about how big their bullets are, which we don't. I'm not even going to explain about that, because, well, number one, if we cared about that, you'd be seeing a lot more males with bigger dicks. Next. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Now you see why I always write shit down. I always forget. Now, he wears his armor, he wears his shit. No, he doesn't wear armor. God damn it. Here we go. He wears his trench coat like usual. He smokes a pack of cigarettes because, well, he has no lungs. There's no fucking point. But he's not smoking cigarettes. He still has his usual mustard for addiction. And how many cases has Izuku found? Well, a lot, actually. Because a lot of reasons. Mostly because, like I said, Izuku is just one of those people. But after the astonishing effect of pretty much showing the shunts, I forgot to mention that. But after the incident, so after that, Right, sorry about the pausing. Now, pretty much, this is when he gets a phone call. As usual, what detectives would get when they're dealing with stupidity in every corner. He gets a phone call about some murder. By the way, he refuses to do that many detectives unless it's in his favor and he's getting paid. If he doesn't, and people say that they don't have much, he doesn't give a shit. Like, legit, he doesn't care. So, if they're paying, they pay. And Izuku is fucking good at what he does. As he knows how to get the job done, and he knows how to make his men proud. Yes, I'm continuing doing the gay thing. I told you in my last videos, I will do a straight what if once a month. I can already just see you in the comments. Why not just do it every day? We're sick of gay things. One, it's Pride Month. That's why. Two, I hate people. And please, I like to make some of my haters suffer. Because I'm a cunt, and we all know that. And also, so I like gay. Hey, stop! Don't judge me. But for some reason, straight people, and I don't know why, releases a primal rage that I didn't even know was possible. I think it's because of some of the cringy shit that people do. In a lovely couple, like some of the things, like matching fucking tattoos. It was like, what the fuck? What makes you think getting matching tattoos is a fucking good idea? I'm getting off track again. My apologies. At least for some reason I feel like being a sassy asshole today. Oh well, I'll became a sassy asshole as well. So pretty much with Izuku. And before you nasty bastards ask, yes, he's gonna use magic to create his dick. Like, I could already just see in the comment saying, how's he gonna do it? He's a skeleton. He's not gonna strap a dildo around his pants now, is he? So yeah, there's your fucking answer. But anyway, settle down, Dylan. Keep that temper for the puppy. Now, what was that? Oh yes. After the incident was dried up, after pretty much, this is when Izuku is given a good blow by someone that I can't say his name because number one, I can't speak Korean that much. But yeah, he pretty much works at, I'm going to say, normally they start off at New York, Japan, or anywhere else. But not in this one. In this one, I'm going to say he starts his case, I'm going to say India. India. In this one, Izuku moved to India, where Buddhists are a thing. Now you're probably wondering, why I moved to such a faraway place? Well, it's the last place anyone would expect it. They want to be let the fuck alone. Plus, for some reason, it's also the last country where anyone would want to go if they want to have some peace and quiet and a loving family. With the hottest woman. Okay, I'm pulling my own leg here. But yeah, mostly because Izuku doesn't like people, and he wants to keep his... he wants to keep himself secret, is the best way of saying it. He doesn't want to be known, and he likes to keep it that way. If he does want to be known, he'll just go to some frickin' country like New York. Like I said, he's a well-known detective. He's actually the world's #1 detective in this one. And we both know me. I don't like to make my people that much. That's well known. But I'm going to take for this what if, he's somewhat known. But not too known. But known enough as the world's #1 detective. So pretty much he's getting a blow by him, like I said, of they I shall not say, because... as well, let's just say, reasons. That's fucking it. Anyway, continuing. Now, pretty much after the person, Sin gives him a good wank. I think we both... I'm going to continue using wank instead of saying masturbation because, you know, YouTube. Because someone actually asked me in the comments, for some fucking reason, asked me what a wank is. Well, there's your answer. It means it's Irish, actually. I hope it is, as I'm not just sounding like a dick. I got it from watching Sergeant Ducky, but I was thinking, well, better than saying anything else. Well, so that's what I say. Pretty much, that's it. Now, after he gets done with the person who gives him a nice fruffle, Pretty much, this is when the guy leaves, waves, and just winks. And he's just happy. Now, with Izuku, who pretty much is now just minding his own business, and the guy, this is when he hears heavy footsteps coming his way. And the only thing he has to say is, well, shit. Person probably found out what I did. So, after taking care of that, this is when he sees a brawling man coming in. Oh, great. You must be one of those people who are trying to bribe me to take the case off, right? He nods. I will tell you what I told that governor. The answer is no. I'm not going to stop the case. No matter how many intimidating men or handsome looking he sends. I'm not here for a warning. I'm just here to give you a good time long enough so you can actually delay the place for a little bit. Normally he would send some sexy femboy, or better, a good-looking and good brawling man. But why send his son, of all people? I asked. But that's not the only reason I came here. This one, the guy does a little sexy finger to the chest thing and takes a ciggy. Mind? Why not? Those are those are monster cigarettes, by the way, so they're less dangerous for you. Yeah, that's true. Especially since quarks and magic are becoming a common thing. Say, I thought you moved to San Diego. I did. But then I found out what my father's trying to do. What's he trying to do? He's trying to get involved with Japan's problems. Well, that's India for you. They care too much. They do. But he's also trying to hurt it at the same time. Not surprising. So, what information you want? So, you get, let me guess, I get information, you get a good time. He smirks. Yeah, I get a good time. Okay. What information you can give me, Toots? He's trying to find out who or what is that's happening. Because the person he's looking for is some guy. I don't know much about him. But I do know he is not he's pretty feared. He's working for a villainous gang that's also known as the Holy Chickens. What? Yup, I kid you not. What? The location? You know that abandoned hotel that people been noticing? I mean, that abandoned hotel? Yeah, I noticed it. That's their main hideout. They've been taking kids. Okay. Are you gonna delay me? This is when the guys start stripping. Yeah. Good. After an hour, and he just sees him with a smile, and the guy, who is happy. See you around, detective. Izuku winks at the guy. This one he just says, for a guy who has a fox quirk, he is good. I should get him more often. Alright, let's continue then. And this is when Izuku goes to the place. Now, mind you, Izuku also carries a revolver. I know.
Why do he already carry a revolver if he can summon Gaster Blasters? And do what else?
It's fucking Sans. He's fucking OP, and plus he's trying to make him think he looks weak. And he wants to make sure that everyone thinks he has a bone quirk, number one. And number two, why else would you carry a gun? I know it's not for... or a wank. It's just so he doesn't have to worry that much. That and also... Oh, he just wants to. Oh, that's it. But after that incident, after when he gets to the place, and this one he just says, so this is the location, huh? Alright. Let's see what type of mischief I can pull. This one he just starts going to the place. And he finds the place. Now, mind you, Izuku carries not a revolver, although that'd be a perfect one for his sake. No, he doesn't carry a revolver. In fact, he carries just a normal pistol. Well, normally you guys would see detectives carrying type of revolvers, but in this one, he does not. And his gun actually is enchanted. Before you even say anything, there's literally the people who has enchanted weapons in the underground, so don't say he doesn't. And what his gun can do is well, it wasn't made to harm unless it needs to. The only time it will be harmed if he pulls the clicker thing. I don't remember what it's called in the back end. Well, actually, no, yeah. Now, the only time he needs to do that is when he needs to. Mostly, it's not that big. He carries what was the thing called? I can never remember its name. It's a type of pistol. Well, the British use it all the time. Oh well. Well, I can't remember the fucker's name, and I really don't care. So pretty much, let's continue on. Now, Izuku managed to get some deadly murk. He managed to get there, and he puts a silencer on the gun because, well, number one, he wants to sneak in. He doesn't want to go guns blazing like a fucking idiot. And his HP is a little higher than this one. He's like level, I'm going to say 15 into this one. Besides, when you're a detective, sometimes you do have to get your hands bloody. Now, when Izuku, who managed to get more info about the place he's going to, because he asked around, this is when he sneaks in and, well, starts taking out the guards one by one with his pistol or using a bone that he can summon and just stab them directly either into the heart, into the head, or if he's feeling dangerous, slit their throats because he wants to. So he managed to sneak in and pretty much take them all out. Well, until he gets to the main leader. Now, pretty much the main leader is, I'm going to say, is, let's say some corrupted Indian guy. Indiana guy. Or, what were they? I can't remember their names. Because, well, it's a main country. Yeah, India. Oh, well. So, yeah, you can imagine. So, pretty much, when Izuku, who found him, and he points the gun at his head, this one he says, you know, I could just yell for the guards. Don't try. They're already dead. So, what's it gonna be? Bullet to the head? Or are you gonna try to act all dramatic, telling us that the corrupted government and all that, blah, 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 blah. How'd you know I worked for the resistance? Oh, please. I know that's the sheriff's daughter. Why the fuck else would the guards be so easily corrupted? Besides, we both know what will happen if you try to act all big and tough. Okay? Fine. I surrender. He smirks. But immediately Izuku looks behind him and sees someone trying to attack him, but Izuku, who summons a bone and pretty much impales him. Shouldn't have tried that. Damn. How did you do that? Do what? The thing you just pulled. Oh. I have my ways, he says in a sarcastic voice. Fuck you. No thanks. Thanks. I prefer to eat healthier food. Oh, fuck you after that. I have my ways. But anyway, let's get going. Now, let's get going, because we need to go. And that's when he just cuffs him. Damn it. Okay, girl, you can get going. Thanks, detective. Oof. And that's when they start going. Now, after the great day he had, he managed to bring the guy back to the police department, and pretty much they repaid him. This is when the father says, how can I repay you? He looks up and down. Well, besides that, you pervert. Or, besides, I'm married. Well, that's a pity. Don't worry. Besides, I was all looking up and down because I was looking at the lucky woman who has you. Anyway, I'll just go back to my place. Yes, sure thing. Oh, by the way, you got this. Some type of letter. From whom? I don't know. Probably another bribe money. Did you check? Yeah, there is. I think it is. How much is in there? $20,000? Yeah. Someone's trying to bribe me damn good. But because if I was a corrupt detective and I really needed the money and I hated my job, I would have taken it in a heartbeat. Unlucky for them, I love my job. Alright, I'll be going now. See ya. Yeah. See ya. And this is when the guy walks off. Alright, after the incident. This is when Izuku starts rocking out until I lose my mind. Mind you, Izuku also drives I'm gonna say a Suburban. This is when he starts going. Well, this is gonna be interesting. When he gets back home, because he is super tired, I mean, would you blame him? This is when pretty much he walks into his house. This is when Izuku just starts going. Into his house, starts making dinner, which I'm going to say he makes some noodles. I'm going to say he makes some noodles. Nom 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 nom. Now, pretty much when Izuku just managed to eat more than he could, fill, because he's delicious, after all, he pretty much has moved up. With the new thing. And getting more food than a normal man should. But because he filled like a lot of noodles. This is when Izuku says, ugh, man. Good thing the mayor's son managed to fill me in on that much food. Delish. But not as delicious as him. Yes, like I said, I'm going to use the canon thing, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to make Izuku a fucking pervert. But let's just say he's a respected pervert. Let me explain. Respect perverts only flirt. They don't do that messy, kumbaya, nasty crap. They don't do that. Am I a pervert? No. Oh, do I look? Well, actually, yeah, I'm a somewhat of a pervert. I look at men's butts, but I don't say it. Because number one, I try my best to actually look away. Hey, it's a gay thing. We don't know why we do it either. Hell, it's actually a male thing. I don't know why. We don't know why we do it either. Some people actually have have the, ways to actually look away, but it takes a lot of willpower, and that's not much I have. I'm lazy. See, sorry. Anyway, back to the what it. Yeah, because I already know I'm losing track. This is when he goes to bed at around, I'm gonna say, 1 o'clock. At night. So pretty much this is when he goes to bed. And he, after a couple of hours, at around 3 in the morning, yes, 3 in the morning, and this is when he hears a thud. What? Oh, what the fuck? This is when Izuku just walks up, gets up, and walks towards the fucking door because he heard a big thud. This is when he just walks out because he is annoyed. Wait, and this is when he's thinking, I swear, if there's another fucking fanboy coming in for him to give me a blowy, he's gonna have a good ass mouth or it. This is when he says, ugh, I could have been a handsome, good looking person and not an ugly ass hoe. Oh, pfft, very funny. Wait, what the fuck are you doing here? What, I can't see my son? In 3 in the morning? Yeah. I mean, I did leave early, and I thought you'd be up. You are a night owl. When you're a detective, you gotta get your schedules right. As a matter of fact, you don't even have a sleeping schedule. You just sleep when you can. That's about it. Okay. So, Inko, what the hell do you want? Did you piss off your wife again? Very funny. Coffee? Okay, sure. This one pretty much she starts drinking some coffee, but also has a cigarette. I see you had my habits of smoking. I thought I told you not to smoke. You told me a lot of things. You even told me where babies come from at the age of 10. And you didn't even spare the details. As a matter of fact, you showed me a video on what sex is as well. Oh. Still having men? Still dating men? Don't know. You still married to that woman? Touche. Hey, and yes, I am. What brings you here? This is when she throws a file. There's a case for you. Inko, you should know. I left Japan's police station a long time ago. You're the best detective they know. Oh, really? Why not go to All Might? Right, your ex-husband. And for starters. Because he has his hands full, unfortunately, dealing with riots. They found out that he was a hoe? Oh, I wish. No. Oh, there's been an increase of riots lately between the Quarks and the Quarkless, along with the magic. Why am I not surprised? But what does this have to do with little old me? You know what it means. They need your help. And if I refuse, because you obviously know I will, they'll try to force you. That desperate, so for help, that to the point where they'll try to force a frickin' nobody. You're not a nobody. Hey, you're the world's #1 detective. They'll try anything to get you on their side. Hey, does that include being rude, annoying, and Godsmack? Because that's the way they're gonna get it. Then they might as well just pray for a frickin' Indian Buddha, just to help them and to tell them how big they're. And they make it, then they make their cock bigger. I'm just the messenger. But why should I get myself involved? Frisk is. I mean, you know Bakugo's getting involved. And I should care? You always cared for him back then. And Or was it a her? No one knew who Bakugo's gender was. Even his voice, it was too both-ish. It sounded like a male, but it sounded like a female at the same time. It's a bottom voice. We don't find out until he takes his pants off. Or showing us a bra. But I really don't care, and I could care less. So you can take your bribery money, and you can take your slutty ass, and get the fuck out of my house. Alright. But you do realize Frisk is going to try everything with every determination to try to convince you, right? Why? Is she the leader of UA now? Oh, she's all my success. Frisk is all my successor. That's another reason to say no. Why, you worried that they might have an arranged marriage with you like last time? That, and also, oh, I like it here. Free. I get all the food I want. People don't question me or what I do. They don't look down on me. At least not much. Why? Because you fuck. Why? Because you're gay? Well, they really don't care about that because their real religion. Yes, I think Buddhism. Is the true religion. Fight me. So pretty much, after a steaming conversation and getting to re-know each other. Alright, that's a symbol you should probably get going. Yeah, you're right. See you around, Izuku. See ya. And this is when pretty much she walks out. But this is when Izuku realized there are another woman in there. Maybe you can try to convince him. Izuku gives an annoyed look. Are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't you come in anyway? Sheesh, why don't you both stay here and have a beer? Are you asking? Is that a request? Fuck you. Why am I not surprised you brought your wife here? Here. Just talk. Look, just talk to her. Come on in, Endeavor. This is when Endeavor walks in. What brings you here? You're now here to convince me to have a heart of gold, old, bleh, and all that crap. I already know your heart is made of stone cold. Oh, and you only showed your gray side around Frisk. You mean Bakugo. Frisk, Bakugo, Papyrus, whatever. It didn't really matter. You only showed your true self if you needed to. Mostly for their sake. Yeah, you're right, that is true. I only show my true self if I needed to. But I don't. Not here. Here, look. If this is about the case that I was given, my answer is going to be a giant, humongousor, fuck you, because it's none of my business. Did you even read the file? Of course I did. 20,000.5 billion in people dying every day. Hey, for some mysterious serial killer? Sorry, but kind of an easy way to saying, oh, this is a trap to get me into UA's academy. To be the first ever gay male in the school. Well, kind of shows it off. Nezu gave up on that. Really? Enough. She gave up enough. Besides, there's already a male there. Let me guess. Frisk. No. Flowey. Flowey's a goddamn plant. Yeah, but he revealed his gender to them. So Flowey's now there. Who's fucking him? He's fuck. No one's fucking him. Not yet, anyway. He hasn't really found his crush, but the girls like to tease him. Why am I not surprised? Alright. My answer is still no. Okay. This is what Izuku's thinking. Just says out loud. Wait, that's it? No trying to gas me in my sleep. No trying to take me I'm going to my comfy bed and try to drag me out and put a fucking collar on me and pretty much all that. Nope. Izuku's thinking, why do I sense bull? This is when he starts getting dizzy. This is when he says, oh, you fucking whore. And Izuku's knocked out. Akil's kind of wrong trying to force him. Look, we have little choice. Besides, Nezu's going to try to force the right of capture. We have our orders. Yeah, but we could have just paid him. Yeah, but I doubt he's going to help us now. Oh. Let's get him back to the plane. After that, when Izuku wakes up, he finds himself in a place. He recognizes it. It's his old room. This is when he says, give me one good goddamn reason right now Inko Hasashi Midoriya. This one is Inko's thinking, oh shit, I woke up the Kraken. Why I shouldn't kick your big boob fat ass right now. Oh, because I'm your mother? Well, Izuku gives a look like, do I look like I give a shit? Because you're getting paid? He raised an eyebrow. Oh. Because Papyrus will be mad at you if you beat me up? I could give two shits right now about Papyrus. You kidnapped me. Even though you could have bribed, even though you could have mentioned money and I could have helped. I was literally waiting for you to ask me, saying I could pay you. That's how much I was waiting for you to do that. This is when Inko looks at Endeavor. I told you we should have just bribed him. I didn't think he would even take the money. I wouldn't take the money. If it was the right country money, then yes. Well, I'll remember that next time. Oh, there ain't gonna be no next time because I'm definitely not helping you now. What can you... Well, you have no choice. Nezu has the place locked down. And look at your ankle. And this when he sees a brace. Really? Yep. You can't leave the premises until you solve the case. So seriously, you guys have that much disappointing heroes that have their pride so far up and getting bribed so far up their ass that they can easily start using their eyebrows to masturbate for me to have this shit on? Regrettably, yes. Okay, whose dumbass idea was this? Your grandma? Inko's ex? Or was it Inko's grandma? This is one. Both of them say both. You didn't visit. That's why they did this. Seriously? That's why you two kidnapped me? Some shitty ass excuse? Did Paps think if this was a good idea? No, brother, because I knew you were not gonna like the idea of helping us. Okay. You're still not giving me a reason why I shouldn't kick your ass. Are you serious right now? Yes, I'm double serious. Yes, you kidnapped me. I have every right to be angry. What type of fucked up, fat cunt kidnaps a kid? Well, technically you already are. Do you really want to finish that sentence, Inko? Right now? No. Then shut the fuck up. Hey, don't talk to your... This is when Pap says, actually, he has every right to be mad right now. You two did kidnap him. Oh, don't tell me you're on his side. Like, I'm on the person who won't be hesitant to cut off my head. So yes, I am on his side. Because he will be not hesitant to cut my head. He's not wrong. I won't be hesitant to. So, where's my reason? The best reason I could say is because of the money. You kill us, you don't get money. I guess that is bad. What's my case? What's my first case? You fucking blankers. Your first case involves this. Like I said, there's been an increase of murders. Children murder. Oh. Boo the fuck who? This is one Endeavor saying, now I know why we didn't invite him to Thanksgiving last year. I keep forgetting that Izuku's a jackass. Oh, woo is me. Okay, we get it. You don't care about it. You just want to know your case. Got it. Sheesh. You don't have to be such a sarcastic asshole. Well, you're the one who's wasting my time telling me about thousands upon hundreds of people that are being murdered. Blah, blah, blah. Now just tell me where the body is. Right there. This one he says, right there. This one he sees the blanket. This one he's saying, thinking in his head, please be Nezu, please be Nezu, please be Nezu, please be Nezu, please be Nezu. He flips it. Fuck! What? You know this girl? No! I was hoping it was Nezu. Oh. If it was Nezu, the entire U.S. Navy would have been after you. Yeah, that's true. Well, this one Izuku lights a cigarette. Hey, no smoking in my house. This one Izuku purposely lets it rip. He lets out the wettest and most nastiest fart. Oh, come on, Izuku! Papyrus just tries his best not to... This is when Papyrus says, oh, brother! What did you eat? Indian food. That's what I ate. Hey, jackass. Considered it my rent. Ugh. Oh, I prefer you don't pay at all. Oh, but what rent? Rent for me being a good boy. Oh, that's... Oh, God. Oh, it smells like... It was like Freddy Krueger taking a dump on someone's corpse after fucking it. Yeah, Papyrus realized, wait, I don't have a nose. So he doesn't do anything. But this is when Inko says, you're a skeleton. How can you do that? Would you believe magic? Like, very funny. Ugh. Don't pay ever again. Oh, I'll pay every week. Oh, God. Oh, my eyes, they're watering. Yeah, good thing we don't have a nose, huh, brother? Agreed, Pappy. Agreed. And this is when Izuku looks at his old room. Why did you keep it the way it is? Frisk walks in there. Bakugo walks in there. Every time we try to redecorate, he stops us with the determined in his eyes. What's the real reason, Pap? He really does not trust us, does he? The reason is because he cares about that place too much and it reminds him of you. Seriously? That's why? He can't still be sad that I didn't go out on a date with him. Actually, he got over that. Good, because I'm still not dating him. I know you wouldn't. Besides, truth be told, I'm dating him. Oh, so you two managed to tie the knot. Yeah, we managed to tie it. And it took you what? 13, 12 years? Very funny, Nizuko. Oh. What happened to Deku? Well, you get what you need. Alright, this is when Izuku says, I'm gonna... Let's see. What time is it? It's like 5:06. 5:06 in the morning. Yep. Might as well make dinner. This one Endeavor says, dinner? Yep, this is my dinner time. Like I said, my schedule is messed up. Now, as for the corpse, obviously it's from a frickin' weapon that was made by a monster. Judging by the blade, I'm gonna say it's a moon-type blade, meaning the character uses stealth at his advantage, and also has a quirk, because as the slice looked like it was made from an ice weapon than a fire weapon, because if it was a fire weapon, it would be completely charred up and would show burnt marks on the skin. If it was electrical, we'd still be seeing the corpse twitching to this day, because the lightning kill mostly takes fucking forever to cool off, no matter what you do. It's nearly impossible. So that's out. So pretty much it's an ice weapon, and because of the black marks on it. Jesus. He's right. Hey, also, there was a struggle. There's a broken nail there, a broken toe, so obviously she kicked something heavy, judging by the size of the bruise that is fucking purple, more purple than a fucking tummy custa, or whatever the fuck that thing, tubbies, whatever the fuckers' names were, and pretty much is bruised to high heaven. Then, judging by the girl's size of teeth, I'm going to say she was probably 16 or 17 when she kicked the bucket. Okay, and also, so the kid, I'm going to say was, I'm going to say that the size of her breast, she was taking steroid. The type of steroid that will increase her breast and her ass. What makes you think? He points at the needles that are on the breast and on her sides. She tried it. Wow, that's good. How did you? I'm not the world's best detective for no damn reason. Also, judging by her eyes, she was gothic. Oh. Is that all? Or is that everything? Can you guess the size of the curve of the blade? Oh, that one's easy. It was from a type of moon blade. It's a very rare blade, but it's also a very well-known blade. Hey, pretty fancy back in the day when Asgore still ruled the place. Yes, Asgore is still around, but this was like centuries after, so everyone... No, I'm going to say Asgore is still alive, along with Papyrus, but they're in a different AU. So Sans and Papyrus, this is Sans and Papyrus. This was before they break the barrier, and when Kara is still around. Yes, Kara and Azrael, aka Flowey, is still around. However, Flowey was brought back, but prefers to be called Flowey because he thinks that Azrael was too much. Now, after that, any other stupidos? Alright, here's a better question, if you remember. Where was she killed? Here's a file on her. What is with you people on fucking files? Can't you just remember? No, we don't have the memory great as yours, Izuku. Oh, yeah. This one he takes the file. Seriously? She was murdered in a military school? Why am I not surprised it's UA? Okay, who found the body? Tenya Ida did. Great. The one person I don't care about. Or nor I have respect for. Now I gotta talk to Tweedle Dumb, Tweedle Idiot, and Tweedle Whore. Oh, it's not that bad. Well, okay, it's a little bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up, brother. There. Let's get this over with. Does she have any relatives? Yep, her sister. Ochako Yoraka. She's a UA, isn't she? All the connections point at her family relatives are all in UA. Does she have any pets that didn't pass away? No. Oh. Where's her mom? Oh. Her mom works at a grocery store not far from here. And that's when Izuku says, which one? Do you remember the Twinkie Winker store? You mean that dumbass store that Inko bought her shitty ass lemon squares? Her ingredients? Hey! Inko, they were drier than a fucking dry fanny. How do you know what that is? It's you never had it. You did, didn't you? She blushes and immediately says, "You jackass!" And then she throws a pot, but Izuku grabs it, uses his magic to stop it. It's rude to throw things, and he throws the pot right back at her, which hits her in the head. And short ass. You're short too! Still an inch taller than you. This one, Endeavor says, "Can someone now please open a window?" Oh, the stink is still around. Ugh. I wish it wasn't. Zint. Ugh. With Izuku, who is now walking to the store. Let's see. He pulls out a picture of Ochako. Let's see. Ochako's mom. Ah, there she is. And this one, Izuku walks towards her. This is when Izuku sees her, walks towards her, and just taps her on the shoulder. "Sorry, sir, I'm stacking shelves. Can you go to someone else?" Oops. "No, I need you so I can find out who murdered your daughter so I can go back home." This one she turns around. "Oh, it's you, Izuku." No, what gave that away? Hey, what did I look like? Gumball from the stupid-ass TV show The Amazing World of Gumball or something? You have not changed one bit, have you? When you're dealing with stupid people, no, you don't really. Hey, but I wonder what gave me away. Okay, smartass. You don't have to be a jerk. Well, you could have kept your daughter alive, but yet here I am. She gives him the middle finger. Fuck you. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that the heroes need you, I would have been happy to let you stay wherever the fuck type of hell you were in. I was in paradise, actually. Paradise. That place is too good for you then. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Don't be such a cunt. Oh, you're the one that settle down. Yes, settle down. We don't want you to have a heart attack. Like, I'm only 26. Whatever. So, where was your daughter? Did your daughter date anyone? Yeah, she dated one person. And? Who was it? I can't remember his name. Seriously? You have one job right now. Oh, look, I'm trying to stack shelves. Well, you're good at stacking shelves, but you're not good at keeping your memory, huh? So why don't you tell me who the fuck I'm dealing with? I think her name was Momo Rairozu. The slut? She's not a slut. Really? How many people has she bedded over the past years? Okay. This is when she says, fair point. That's what I thought. So where the slut is anyway? At UA. Hey. Why am I surprised? I might as well just go in and out because I don't feel like talking to Nezu. This is when Izuku just gets out. Unfortunately, this is when he sees a freaking car. And this one he hears, "Get in." No thanks. I don't want to get rabies. Rat. This is when Izuku teleports away. Ungrateful brat. And this one pretty much Izuku who gets going. And gets to you. Wait. This one he just sees Todoroki. Hey, your ass has gotten better and nicer looking, huh? Oh, Izuku, how are you been? Hey, Shoto. Oh, how's life? Good. Your ass still good? Yeah, still good. You wanted me to give you a good one tonight? Night later? Sorry, Izuku, but I'm taken by someone. Oh, you, Shoto Todoroki, the most sluttiest boy I ever met, is now taken. Does that mean I no longer blow people? Sorry. Damn. I wish you still did. Tell you what. Tell you what, I'll give you one for old time's sake. Because the person that I'm dating also misses that nice little rod you carry. Oh, who are you dating? Me. Oh, Mr. Kirishima. You naughty, naughty boy. Wait. So, you two. The two most sluttiest people I know. Yep, we're dating. You two make a good couple. But I really don't want to desecrate those lovely asses. And as much as I want to desecrate those Christian curves, I gotta ask some people some questions. Maybe later? Definitely later. Shoto and Injiro and Kirishima bite their lip. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy those curves. And this is when they said, so who are you looking for? I'm looking for motherfucking Momo and Ochako. Oh, then you just missed them. Ochako and Momo went for their date. Why am I not surprised those two sluts are dating? Let me guess. Bang bang coochie wah ma bam bam. If only. But close enough. This is when Izuku pretty much just goes there. Alright, where'd they go? You know that old restaurant you used to go to? Chunky's Burger? Chunky Burger? I didn't go there. Or Frisk would drag me there. I don't know how they ate that stuff. Blech. The only thing I ordered there was the milkshakes. So the rest was, yeah. Well, they're going there to order their milkshakes. Out of all the food, their food tastes like crap, and yet their milkshakes are fucking delish. Gosh, I could go with one. Well, we were thinking of going there if you want to come along. You really want me to clap those booties, don't you? What can we say? We kind of missed them too. Oh, they wink. Sure. I don't see why not. Let's go. Oh, this is when I start to get going. By the way, how did you two find out you two fell in love with each other? When you screwed us last time? When you gave us a good wank? Yeah, that makes sense. I remember you two saying you love each other. Yeah, you didn't really show mercy on us either. You didn't ask me to. And plus, you didn't really scream you wanted mercy. Fair point. Anyway, those are good times. No longer anymore? Not anymore, yeah. Well, anyway. This is when Izuku starts walking up. And this is when they just go to the Chucky's Burger. This is when pretty much Izuku orders his usual. Now, what he usually orders, I'm going to say, is a regular burger. And this is when Izuku eats the burger, and he says, "What? It's actually good?" Yeah, they changed the recipe. Oh, really? What are they eating this? What did they add this time? They went to vegan burgers. Oh, at least they're giving people healthier food, at least. That's what I said. In fact, that's what everyone said these days. Hey, especially when the world went mad. The world is still going mad. A delicious burger, by the boy. Yeah, it is. They are playing with their food with ketchup getting in their mouth. Well, actually, no, mustard. And Izuku is going, you little teasing bastards. Right. Well, look who it is. And immediately Izuku saying, well, there goes my boner. And sees Momo and Momo and Uraka. Oh, look at this. Fatso and Flat Chest. Yes. What brings you back to town? I need to ask you some questions. We're not dating you. What? Ugh. Go God no. Oh, I'd rather date All Might. And he's my dad. Ugh. No, I'm here to ask you about the murders. Oh. Well, ask away. That's it? No excruciating comment, how much you hate me and all that? The sooner you're away from us, the better. That's what we think. So the sooner we ask your questions, the sooner we can no longer pretend we never saw each other, and this is all just some horrible dream. True. By the way, Ochako. What? How's your little why? Fuck you, Izuku. Alright, back to business. So, what do you know about... So why did you date her, Momo? Money. She had a powerful family. Of course, that's the only reason. Ochako, you said you were friends with her. Yeah, she was my friend. And is there any place in particular you two used to go? Any strip clubs that you worked at? Yeah, the Fanny Wagon. The Fanny Wagon. That place is still open? Yep. But now they allow gays now. Oh, so gays and straights can go there now. Yep. Okay. Who's the owner of that one? I think it was Mirako. Mirako? She gave in to her lust. She's now a stripper there. We're talking about the same Mirako. Alright, I'm joking. It was Mount Lady and Midnight. Why am I not surprised those two sluts are running that place? It's because I was going to be pissed if Mirako actually turned into a slut. I have respect for her. That's a first. This is when Izuku pretty much... well, Ghost, this is when Izuku says, well, I'd love to stay and chat more, but I got going. So, this one, Shiro Kirishima gives a disappointed look. Hey, who says I'm leaving now? They smile. Alright, let's go. When they get to the home, they get to Kirishima and Shoto's, I'm going to say house. Let's say they live with, let's say they both moved to an apartment. Wow, you really hated your parents, didn't you, Kirishima? Yeah, we did. Now, this is when I both will start stripping. Your turn. Alrighty-o. After a good wank. Those two never cease to amaze me. I wonder if they have some coffee. This is when he just starts going to get some coffee. This is when he gets to the coffee This is when he gets to the coffee. But unfortunately, he sees he sees someone. Oh. Well, I'm now in a bad mood. What? Disappointed that you have to see me? I'm disappointed that you exist. Along with you, Nezu. What the fuck do you two want? Don't you? Who already caused me enough trouble putting this bracelet on my ankle? It was for the... we only had no other... Oh, bullshit! We had no other choice. I do not sound like that. Yes, you do. You're sounding like that right now. What do you think, dumbass? I can still get you arrested for frame. I can get you arrested for frame. Do I look like I care? Here, go fuck a dog. Oh, wait. You already fucked your brother. Oh, you son of a... But Nezu, we can't let let our anger control us. Remember what your therapist said. Oh, you go to therapy. About time. You really needed therapy. I mean, holy cow. And you definitely need a surgeon, doctor. You gotten fat. And fuck you. No, thank you. So what brings you here, huh? Are you here to try to convince me to become a hero? Give me some crappy ass speech and saying, oh, think of the innocent little children. Me. We just want to see your progress. I just got here. What do you think? Hey, do you think I instantly make magic potions and make my dick bigger than my console? Also, I say, boom, there it is. There's the little villain. Oh, okay, we get it. God damn. I never knew how annoying you could be. So can you, and yet I'm still dealing with your stupidity. It's like talking to a disrespectful brat. I wonder how your ex, I can see why your Inko dumped you. Fuck you. Oh. No, I already fucked your teacher. Oh, wait. Now who's trying to keep their anger in? So, what are you here for? Are you here to waste my time and all that, trying to convince me to move to Japan or something? Because it ain't gonna work. We're sorry that we wasted your time then. They start leaving. And don't come back. We don't plan to. Oh, sorry that we wasted your time in the first place. So you just guys thought it'd be a good idea to put this collar around my leg, and because of what? You thought it'd be a good idea? You thought it could mind control me or something? You're an idiot. This is when they walk off. This is when Kirishima says, hey, are you two still horny? No, we've been done with that. Who was at the door? Nezu and All Might. Hey, do you need directions at the fanny wagon? Yeah, I might need there. I've never been there. Yeah, it's right here. You two work there? We used to. Oh. Alright. Well, you might want to go back to Shoto, because you know him. It takes more than 5 rounds to calm him down. Oh, I know. You want to continue? You want to join in? I thought you were down in the mood. Well, I am now. As much as I want to give you another round, I gotta get to work. Make sure you come and visit. Remember, our bodies are always open. Izuku bites his lip. I'll keep that in mind. Right? Alright, let's go. And pretty much this is when Izuku gets to the fanny wagon. Yes, I'm going to continue calling the strip club the fanny wagon, because it kind of makes sense. That and also, oh, what else would we call it? What else would you call a strip club? The Humpty Dumpty? Get real. After they get to the fanny wagon, okay, I can already just see my YouTube videos being like, what the fuck, Dylan? This is when Izuku just starts walking there with... And he just sees the most annoying... This is when he gets there and he just sees them. I'm hungry for no hunger one. This is when he gets there. Yep. That must be the place. This is when he walks in and just sees them. Alrighty. When he walks in, this is when he hears, wow, I didn't expect you to come here. Oh, great. 8. This is when Izuku just get... Look, I'm not here to pretty much with all that. No. Hell to no. Oh, I'm just here to ask some questions, and that's fucking it. So, you there? So, you hear it? Can you answer that? Yeah, we can answer your questions. Good. Yeah, we know her. Oh, right. Pretty much, we've been having problems, true, but not that much. Okay. Hey. Well, this is when Izuku says, yeah. After the cup, this ain't gonna explain everything. Mostly, we've been getting more and more customers lately about her. But she was going in retirement soon, so pretty much she was gonna have her one last big trip. She always had like a good sense of humor or a good ways with the women, so people didn't really be mad because she was only like 5 or 6 at the time. Alright. Did she have any enemies? No, not that many. I mean, she had enemies, but not that much. Mostly it was other strippers. So, it was nothing big, actually. Well, thanks. Who would want her dead, though? That's a good question. Because I had no fucking idea. Alright. Hey, let's go. Oh. Alright, thanks. Alright, let's, thanks for the information. Anything else you could tell me? That's about it. Alright then. See ya. Yeah. Alright. See ya. You know, now I think about it, it doesn't take a fucking expert to know who did this. This is when he throws out all the other info about the girl. Until he finds out that she actually died from a heart attack. Well, that's obviously something. Which means... This is when he immediately says... Chop. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Oh. Wait a... Fucking... Okay. Oh. I see. That's when he says... Player! And Izuku start. Alright, let's go into them. This is when immediately he goes to them. This is when he hears, Oh, hey. Hey, by the way, he visited Bakugo, and he says, "Hey, how are you? I know that's you, player." Or, what are you talking about? Out. I have no... Really? Then you wouldn't mind talking about the genocide. This is when she stops. For stops. Fine. You caught me. Why you started killing people, player? Believe it or not, I didn't. And I made a deal with Bakugo. I stopped killing in return. I get the one person that I truly love. Oh, this, I got it here. Who do you have a real crush on? Well, let's just say I've been seeing a certain idiot. This one, Izuku goes, not you, Izuku. Oh, thank God, I was gonna puke. Oh God. For a minute there, I thought I was going to legit throw up. Oh, no, it's not you. Not that. You. I'm not. Ugh. Just a thought. No, it was Dinky. Dinky? The idiot? Yes, Dinky. Him. That's who I have a crush on. I made a deal with him. In return, I do that. Then do you have any idea who? Who or why? I have one theory. Eerie. The one person that would want you back to get something. Nezu. Correct. Well, it's a good thing I put jammers around these places. What? Yep. This is when he starts. This is when player takes off the takes off the frickin' brass. Seriously? Huh. That explains a lot. What? Looks like I'm going to deal with this a lot today. But why would Nezu want me back of all people? I don't know. But she definitely needs to be dealt with. Agreed. What about All For One then? All For One stopped being a villain. Well. Well, I better get going. I'm gonna take care of them. This is when Isuka starts walking off. off and starts going to Unezu and immediately gets there. Oh, Bakugo, what brings... I know... Oh, that you set us up. Ow. What makes you think... Don't pull a stupid Benezu. You and I both know. Oh. You didn't do that just to get me here. You're trying to force me to join your academy. So you can control whatever I can do and what cases I will take. I'll give you credit for trying, but that ain't gonna work this time. So you try to pull that shit next time, and you're just gonna end up with a fucking blaster to the face. So, goodbye. Bye. This is when Bakugo leaves. This is when Izuku leaves. I can't believe I fell for that shit. After literally leaving and going back to India, this is when he just hears... Alright. This is when he gets there, but this is when he hears... When he gets back to India, he hears... Well, it's a good thing that you're back then. Huh? Huh. Kirishima and Shoto. What brings you here? We left UA. Hey. So you decided to go to me. Well, that's when I put him on the shelf. We decided that you might need someone to look after you. Plus, Pap's Act managed to let us get out of here. Out of that place. I suppose that makes sense. But how are you gonna pay rent? I think you both know how. With our cooking and our body. Deal? Oh, how can I say no? Oh, to that. I say there's a bone to get something. Then start boning us up. Oh. Gladly. After a little bit of pun sex, obviously, or wanking, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. This has been the one shot of What If Deku is the reincarnation of Underfell Sans. Detective AU. I'm going to have to remember how to write that. And I know what you're all thinking. There's barely any violence in this What If. How dare you make it boring? Well, go. Oh, fuck yourself. I didn't make it true. I made it boring, but I made it funny. So go fuck yourself.